Good.
We're good. Hello and welcome back to Help We're Outnumbered. I'm Em.
I'm Jay, and I've just accepted, Em, I'll be honest, that my clothes are constantly sticky. I'm covered in snot all the time. Why are both our twins so snotty?
I don't know. Teething. I blame everything on teething.
Teething. Well, today's episode is all about the little monsters who ruined our sleep pattern, but have stolen our hearts. Yes. Our twin girls, or as I like to call them, Copy and Paste.
Yes, today's episode is called Copy and Paste and Chaos. Well, because, we're outnumbered, and yes, it's mostly by people under 3 feet tall.
You're not far off, to be fair.
Okay, shut up.
It's true, though.
Well, if you've ever wondered what it's like to raise twins, the good, the bad, the weird, the surreal, stick around because we've got stories for you.
We got stories to tell you.
So let's take it all the way back. The day we found out it was twins. That was a moment.
A moment, yeah. I mean, I kind of knew you were pregnant beforehand. I was driving home from work.
I remember that.
And I heard what I strongly believe was the audible voice of God, who said, Emily is pregnant. Now, first of all, I was like, who the flip is in my car? I was tired after work, and I was like, no. I was like, that can only be the voice of God. I was like, okay, I need to go home and break the news to Emily that she is pregnant. I remember getting home, and you were sat on the sofa. I think you were eating ice cream. You were watching TV. I think you were due on at that point. And I came in. You're like, how was your day at work? And I came in like declaring, you're pregnant. Like a dramatic moment in a play.
But just to put it out there, we had been very careful.
We had, yeah.
We love our 2 boys, but they're a handful.
We had stopped at 2.
We were stopping at 2. We were being very careful.
Yeah. We weren't, no. We weren't careful. We weren't careful enough.
My mum babysat.
Yeah, we had a night away for my birthday. Yeah. We haven't had a night away since, have we? We've learned our lesson. But I think it was like 10:30 at night, and I went out and got a pregnancy test just to prove a point.
Sainsbury's.
No, I went to the paper shop first, and I got like those really cheap ones, like it's like a strip. Like they look like the thermometer you used to put on your forehead. When you were ill. Like, it's like $4.99. I'm like, I don't trust this at all. So then, like, that said, I think I said you were pregnant, and I was like, I need a second opinion from an actual good pregnancy test.
We did about 5 of them.
Yeah, I think I went to Sainsbury's and spent like my monthly wage just on pregnancy tests, and each one of them said positive. I mean, there's no pregnancy test, I don't think there is, that tells you you're having twins.
No.
But you kind of knew you were having twins, didn't you?
Well, the pregnancy is completely different.
Because you've always got to one-up me. Like, I knew you were pregnant. Yeah, well, I know I'm having twins.
But I kept saying all along, like, before we went to the first scan, it's either twins or it's a girl, because it was just so different. I was showing from 8 weeks, like, trying to keep it a secret from anyone.
Yeah, you was
like,
big.
Mum's at drop-offs. Oh my goodness! Like, I could see their eyes looking down on my tummy, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, oh, don't ask because I don't want to lie.
They know.
They know.
I wanted a girl. I've always wanted a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that. But I never imagined we'd get 2.
Me too.
But I remember when we went for the first scan. Like we didn't know you were having twins. Like you thought you were having twins.
But I knew.
I thought I was having a breakdown when you said we were having twins. But I remember you were chatting away with the sonographer. I think that's what they're called. Like, you just love chatting to everyone.
Oh,
I'm just like, just get on with it. Like, I've been here twice already with the boys. Just get this over and done with. Let's get the pictures. But I remember you were chatting away, and I was the one looking at the screen, and I spotted it straight away.
Oh yeah, the 2 heads.
The 2 heads, like the 2 heads. Did you say eggs or heads?
Heads.
Heads. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you could see the heads.
Oh right, yeah.
Like
I didn't know what I could see. Those things are not detailed. But I remember thinking, there's 2. Literally, I don't swear that often, but I was like, oh. And you were like, what? I was like, look at the screen. And that's when the penny kind of dropped, wasn't it?
Well, it was when she was talking to us, and we were saying to her, yeah, we've got 1 and 2 at home. This is going to be our 3rd. And
Little did you know.
and then Jay was like, uh-oh. And she was like, oh yeah, so here's number 3 and here's number 4. Congratulations, Mummy and Daddy, you're having twins.
And I remember asking her to check, probably like numerous times before we left that room, is there only 2?
I just
Promise me there's only 2. And I think I did that for every scan we went to.
You did.
Even up to like the week 30 scan.
Oh, I
Because we had
know.
more scans because they were twins.
Yeah.
But I was like, can you just check there's definitely 2?
And the way, like, as soon as she kind of announced it, you're like, okay, I love you. I love our twins, but I need 5 minutes. And literally, I just saw you zone out for 5 minutes while she was doing the check. Like, you could see it all go around your head. Like, we need a bigger car. We need a bigger house. How are we going to juggle twins and 2 young children at home?
It's literally like a juggling act. Like, goodbye sleep, goodbye knees, hello arm muscles, because you're constantly carrying these 2.
Oh.
But 1 baby's enough to knock you for 6, but 2 at once, with 2 boys at home already, it's like the universe literally hit copy and paste on the madness. Right?
Completely. Like, people love a twin cliche, don't they?
Big
Like,
time, yeah.
double trouble, 2 for the price of 1, bet you don't get sleep. Oh, it's endless.
Yes.
All said with a big grin while I'm holding 2 screaming infants and probably a cold coffee.
And we love like playing bingo, like when we're out and
love
about,
it.
just guessing what people are going to say. And we used to have like this giant wagon. We used to like wheel all the 4 kids around in. We'll post a picture at some point. Like that, people used to stop and talk about the wagon, and then they'd stop and talk. Like they see the twins, they'd be like, "Oh, 2 boys, 2 are they both like 2 sets of twins?"
No.
But we used to play bingo. Like, what are people going to say? And a few of my favourites were, "Well, you've been busy," or "Haven't you got a TV at home? You need to stay off her." I mean, people have literally told us off before, haven't they? Like,
Oh, yeah.
or they've gone past and tutted. Like, oh. Honestly, people just don't have filters. I mean, tourists are my favourite. Like, we've had people come up just to take a picture of our twins.
Or they've asked to take a picture
Yeah.
of the wagon, and I'm like,
And we've literally had to like say no. Like, please don't take pictures of our kids.
Exactly.
Like, they're not an attraction.
No.
But a common one is people always say, well, at least they'll entertain each other.
Oh yeah.
Mate, they wind each other up. Like, there's hardly any lovey-dovey moments. We have to keep them apart like it's a pub fight. They snatch, they hit, they wake each other up. They didn't come out holding hands. Am I right? They don't.
Oh my goodness! Like, it's so funny. People are like, "Oh, I bet they share." No, they don't share.
No.
We have to buy 2 of everything. Well, we've tried not to, but there are some things like we can't have 1 pram between them, like toy pram, because like the snatching is relentless.
It is. And the pregnancy was relentless.
The pregnancy was brutal. Like, I think mums of many children will, like, even just being pregnant with 1 child at home, when I was pregnant with Eli, with Noah at home, that was hard. But being pregnant with twins while having 2 older ones, I don't know how I did it.
I don't know how you do it.
Like, it just, like, carry, like, they were 2 placentas, 2 sacs, all of those organs being fitted around all the other organs in me. Sorry, TMI. But, like, I honestly didn't know how big I could grow. And I grew so big. My feet were swelling.
They were.
Oh, my goodness. I couldn't fit some of my favourite shoes, and that made me cry.
There was a lot of crying.
Oh, there's a lot of emotions going everywhere, like hormones. Oh my goodness. But I literally felt like a house by the end of it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see my feet.
You did look like one. To be fair, you did look like a house.
Thank you, darling.
It was crazy. And then came another C-section.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
emergency C-section. Here she comes. I said they should have put a zip in, honestly. But 9 weeks early, right?
I know. So I remember getting home and I was like, something feels a bit different. Like, the whole day I was like, not really feeling comfortable. Something feels odd. And I remember calling up the hospital and they were like, yeah, so have a nice warm bath and see if that calms things down. I couldn't get out of the bath afterwards. I don't know what do you go to help me out.
I mean, you could have knocked me over with a feather. Like, we had our bags. The bags weren't even packed. No. Like, at 31 weeks, you still got time. Like, no cot was built. No clue what was around the corner.
Oh my goodness.
But they were coming, weren't they?
Yeah, so Zara, she was the one that was the reason for the labour. She had put herself engaged, head down. Phoebe was not ready, bless her heart.
Story of her life. Zara just wakes her up all the time.
Oh yeah, all the time. Zara's always up at 4:30 nowadays. It's ridiculous.
Early bird.
But so Zara came out first, and she was poorly but fighting, bless her heart. Phoebe developed sepsis a few days in, and it was like one thing after another. I mean, NICU was our home for just under 2 months.
Yeah, so to add some context, so they came out early.
Yeah.
Very early. They were tiny.
They were £3.9 and £3.10.
Yeah, so they were very tiny. I mean, every parent gets excited for the birth of their child. Like, you're like, oh, I just can't wait to meet them. But we were literally having the opposite. We were like, no, stay in. Like, we were being told the risks. You know, the chances of them surviving was slim. I remember being told, like, the first 48 hours, I think it was really critical, and just thinking, wow, this is not like the first two. You know, where you just hold them and love them and enjoy the time with them. Like, we were holding them and loving them, and then suddenly they were just whisked away. And
we had that first picture, and then they took them straight to NICU, basically.
Yeah, so they were in intensive care for 2 months.
Yeah, just under 2 months. It was hard. It was hard,
yeah. We would go there every single evening. I'd go during my lunch breaks. My work were amazing. They gave me compassionate leave instead of paternity leave. That came later on, but they were just amazing. But when I went back to work, I'd go during my lunch breaks. Yeah. Just sitting next to these tiny, fragile humans, wondering how the hell were we supposed to parent from the other side of an incubator. And then we'd go there in the evenings together every single night. We never missed a night.
And it brought us closer together,
actually. It did. Really did. And then we had to go home to our boys who were asking, when are our sisters coming home? It's hard. Like, leaving your child behind in a hospital. It felt so wrong to drive home every single night.
Yeah. I still remember that first time. So I had a few complications myself. So I was in hospital for about a week, and you held the fort at home.
Yeah.
But they gave me my own room, and I was able to walk backwards and forwards to NICU, as much as the midwives hated it, because I had medication to take, and I was like, come find me in NICU. But that first day when they said, right, you're well enough to go home now, I was like, but my girls are still here. I'm not ready to go home. And just that first time, just driving out of the car park was
horrible,
so hard.
Horrible.
But then be able to go back that evening, and it just became a thing for us. Like, our friends and family were buying us Costa cards because there's a Costa at the hospital, and we'd get a coffee, we'd go and sit with our little bubbers. Generally, we're putting the boys to bed, so we kept them in routine.
Yeah, that was important.
Which, oh my goodness, my family and your sisters were amazing at babysitting for us. Every single night, we never missed a night. Every night we went for just under 2 months. And so we'd eat dinner in the car on the way over. We had friends and family making us food so we could microwave them. It was crazy thinking back on it. Like, how do we make it work? But we did.
You were just running on adrenaline every single day.
Completely.
Like, we'd get up there around about 7 p.m, wouldn't get home till 11:30, 12 a.m, and then we're up at like crack of dawn because the boys were awake. Yeah. I'm off to work. You're doing school runs. Were you doing school? No, nursery runs at that point. Like, it was just brutal. But it was hard. And
it became our new norm. But those early days at home, like, it suddenly became normal having them at home. So we had Phoebe on oxygen when she came home, and I just remember the comments, people asking, what's that for? And what's that in her nose? And actually children Like, you get stares from the adults, and it'll be the children asking the questions, bless them.
Yeah.
But she came off that around 4 months in. But yeah, it became normal having 2 at home. Like, suddenly every now and then it hits us like, we don't just have 1 baby,
2.
We have 2. Like, we'll be doing everything kind of like autopilot, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh my goodness, we have twins.
2, same age, at the same time. We'll be knee deep in snacks, crumbs, and then suddenly go, hang on, this isn't a phase. This is our life.
Yeah.
It's like having it's like living in a Netflix sitcom written by toddlers.
Oh, completely.
But I just want to go back as well and just say just how amazing those nurses were in the intensive care unit.
Yeah.
We were in Isha today. We got the bus into Isha, and one of the girls' nurses came up to us. Like, this lady came up to us. She's like, "It's gonna be really weird, but I think I know you two. I think I looked after your children." And she was training at the time, and she was in intensive care with the twins.
Girls.
Like, they're just amazing nurses. Like, we love those guys so much.
They're even like our angels.
Any opportunity we get to go back, we go and talk to them. We just love them so much. Like, the girls have got middle names named after their favourite nurses. We'll always be so thankful for them.
They welcomed us in like family.
Yeah.
And they were there for us in what I would say our hardest part of our lives so far.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely. Yeah. But this isn't just a phase, is it? This is our life.
This is life. Yeah. Like, the other night we had both of them in our bed.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Normally we only have one up at a time at night time, and that is, you know, we can deal with that. But the other night we had both of them up crying and wouldn't settle, so we gave in and let them both in our bed, and we just laid there, all 4 of us sardine together, thinking, this is surreal. It's totally normal now, but it still feels bonkers sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, they were tickling each other, which then turned into Zara making Phoebe cry. It was chaos.
It's those moments you're like, oh my goodness, yeah, we've got 2 at the same time. Like, I was clinging to the edge of the bed like Spider-Man in a duvet. Zara's trying to lie horizontally. Phoebe's using your forehead as a pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's beautiful memories, apparently.
Apparently. Do you know what? Routine has saved us, though. Well, it saved me.
That's a good point.
Like, in those early days, it was key. Like, feeding every 3 hours, change, burp, settle, repeat.
Change, burp, settle, repeat. Change, burp, settle, repeat. It's a song there. I like that.
Oh, if one of them was asleep, the other one was hungry, and we'd wake the sleeper up on purpose just to keep them in sync. Like, it was so important to keep them in routine, because otherwise we would get no sleep.
Yeah, you felt really harsh, didn't you? Like, waking a baby on purpose feels so wrong. It's like rewinding Netflix by accident or pausing live TV. But I hate when you do that. Like, should I pause this? And it's like, no, it's football, it's Formula 1. Like, you can't pause it, it's live. But that's how it felt, like waking up a sleeping baby.
But now it's a chaotic routine.
Yeah.
They've got their own sleep patterns. Some days they nap at the same time, and it's glorious. It's honestly, having lunch by myself, it's just like a spa retreat. I love it.
You need to get out more. That's your idea of a spa retreat.
I know. But other days, they tag team their naps. It's like, honestly, it's like a wrestling match. Like, one's asleep, the other's causing carnage. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, if they do nap together, we immediately ruin it by saying, oh, they're both asleep. Oh, this is perfect. Then bam, like, one eye opens, wide smile, and then the scream wakes up the other one.
Yeah. It's relentless.
It is relentless.
But it's become our normal. And in a strange way, you stop noticing how hard it is. It's until I describe it to like a mum at drop off or just someone else, and the look they give me like I've escaped a cult.
Yeah.
Or you've revealed your darkest secret.
I mean, it's great. Like, yeah, they woke up at 4 a.m. today, and it's just we all went downstairs as a family, and you know, it's lovely. And they're looking at you like
4 a.m.
4 a.m. 4 kids. Yeah.
But what's fascinating is how different they are.
Yeah, so true.
They share a birthday. They share clothes. They even share the same bathwater. But they are completely different children.
Yeah, I know what some people are thinking, like, what's the age gap? It's 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, 4 minutes.
But they are, completely different people. Like, Zara is like a walk-in musical number. Like, she'll dance, she'll shout, she'll demand snacks. She makes friends with strangers, and that's probably all before breakfast. She doesn't call me daddy, she calls me Jay. Whereas Phoebe's like, daddy. She's basically a toddler version of you, Zara.
Oh yeah. But then there's Phoebe, who is like you. Yeah. She's quiet, observant, a little bit superstitious of new people. But
a bit of what? Superstitious?
Suspicious.
Superstitious. That's a great
I've
word.
been up since 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
She's quiet, observant, a little suspicious of new people, but very loyal once you're in her circle. She has this little smile when she finds something funny, like she's silently judging the world and enjoying it.
I get
that. She's got Zara as her mouthpiece, so she hardly has to communicate. Bless her.
Yeah, that's true. And Zara's got like kind of like big sister energy,
Oh, yeah.
even though it's only 4 minutes. Even though they're the same age, like she's so protective of Phoebe.
So
like if Phoebe cries, Zara's right there, like rolling up her sleeves, pointing fingers. And she's got this look like, who's done it? Who's upset my Phoebes? I think Eli and Noah are secretly scared of her.
Oh, completely.
Like she rules the household, Zara.
And then there's snack politics. Like you haven't seen war until someone takes a pom bear off the wrong twin. And don't get me started on who gets the pink plate. Zara is pink, Phoebe is purple, and they'll tell you they know if they get it wrong.
Yeah, like we've had fights between them. That seems a daily routine. They can't play together yet. They do sometimes, but they annoy each other. Even if you buy them the same toy, they've got a fight to have both. Like you can't negotiate with these things.
Like
there's
the
no
babies,
negotiation.
the toy babies.
Yeah.
But in life, it's just weird politics. 1 minute they're cuddling, the next minute they're trying to smother each other with pillows.
Yeah, that was an eventful half an hour.
But even with all the madness, it's amazing.
It is, it's true.
The bond they have is something else. They've had each other since day one. They don't know life without each other.
No, like there's moments where they'll just stop and hug each other, unprompted.
So cute.
Or they'll swap toys, or they'll hold hands while in the buggy. Zara will shout, Phoebes! At the top of her voice if she can't see her. Or if Phoebe's playing with somebody else, like Noah or Eli, like she gets so jealous. She always wants Phoebe around with her. And it's like, okay, maybe we're doing something right. But then I've noticed, like, if one is ill, the other one will be ill at the same time. That's the most frustrating thing, right? Or a day later. Like, they share just the wrong things. Constantly sharing germs.
I mean, it's exhausting, yeah, but it's also really beautiful.
Yeah.
And funny. And weird. And, yeah, occasionally sticky.
I've just accepted that everything I own will smell faintly of bananas, and I will look like I've been covered in snails when it's just snot.
Oh, yeah.
Don't wear black around kids.
Don't wear black.
But look, if I can change a nappy with one hand and read a book with the other and still hum or sing Twinkle Twinkle, I'm basically a superhero. That's my superpower. Who said men can't multitask?
You're a grumpy one, but yeah, you're a superhero.
Cheers. You're not bad yourself. You do constantly smell the baby wipes and poo.
Yeah.
Ulu de baby, the fragrance from Emily. But we're a great team.
We are a great team. And if I had one piece of advice for twin parents, it's lower the bar. Lower the expectation of yourself. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for everyone's alive, everyone's fed, and mostly clothed.
Yeah, and buy snacks in bulk. Like,
oh yeah,
in our house, snacks are our currency. Snacks are peace. Should we go into tips then?
Let's go into tips.
Go on. What's your number one tip?
The number one tip is routine is your life. Honestly, establish a routine early and stick to it like your sanity depends on it, because honestly it does. If one eats, the other eats. Like, try and get the napping together. honestly, you'll thank yourself later.
Yeah, and don't aim for fair, aim for survival. Like,
Yeah.
twin guilt is real. I was trying to explain this to someone the other day who doesn't have children, but twin guilt is real. But there will be days where one will get more cuddles than the other, or the other gets the pink cup, and that's okay. Like, equality is a concept. Like, survival is the goal, and that twin guilt, it is real.
It is real.
I'd like to say it gets better over time. It doesn't. Like, as they look at you, like, I'm holding Zara, and Phoebe comes over like, Daddy, and I'm like, I've got to scoop you up as well. It's hard.
It is. I know it sounds ridiculous, but bulk buy snacks and wipes. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It's not indulgence. It's self-defense. Always have snacks and wipes within arm's reach because you will need them. Leave some in the car, the buggy, your coat pocket, just anywhere you can.
And nap time isn't a guarantee.
Oh,
no, it's more of a lottery. Like, one goes down, the other one pops up like a jack in the box. They tag team. Like, tag team in nap is real. It's cruel. But if you get them both to sleep at the same time, or if there's an overlap, use that 20-minute overlap.
Yes.
For coffee, for silence. Don't clean. Just breathe, relax, put on a podcast, listen to us. That's a cheap plug. Just trust us.
Honestly, put your feet up when you can.
Oh, man.
Because you need that energy.
Yeah.
Yes, they might be twins, but they're not the same.
No.
Don't compare the developments, the quirks, or tantrum techniques. Like, they're two completely different people who just happen to arrive on the same day. Like a buy one, get one free deal on Chaos.
Yeah, on Chaos.
But it's... Yeah, like, we had a lot when the twins were younger, because Zara was ahead of Phoebe.
Yeah, she was like 3 pounds heavier.
She's always been 3 pounds. Been. Yeah, we always get people comparing, but don't.
Yeah, like, she was crawl. Like, Zara was crawling first, and walking first, talking first. I think it's so easy just to compare. And we were so guilty of it, but we've learned now just not to.
Yeah.
Capture the funny moments as well. Like, one will put Lego through the letterbox, the other will poop in the bath. But laugh, write it down, take pictures. You know, you'll need those stories when they're older and they want revenge. Like, you want revenge at their weddings. Like, capture those moments. There's so many times that we just, you know, something happens. You're like, you need to capture this moment. This is gold.
Yes.
Absolute gold. Yeah.
And don't feel guilty for asking for help. Whether it's a meal, a nap, or someone just to hold a baby so you can pee in peace. Take that help. Honestly, twins aren't a one-person job, and don't try to prove otherwise.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. That is that's a key one. We were out and about this morning. It was a real surreal morning, actually. Like, we bumped into the nurse from there in time intensive care, and then we bumped into 2 mums who have got twins. One of them has twin girls, and I was asking them, like, what bit of advice do you have? Some of them in, like, later stages, like Nikki from my old church, she's got girls going off to university, and we're like, what advice would you give? And we were just like asking for tips, asking for help. I think mainly just help. Just help, please help. But
it's to get easier.
Yeah, she was saying it's just really emotional, like, seeing them go off to university, and like, they're both leaving together. Like, they will do life together.
Yeah.
Your twins. I'm excited just to see them grow up and do stuff. And we toyed the idea of, you know, once they're in primary school, do we put them in separate? Ask if they can be in separate classes. These are questions as twin parents you will wrestle with. You will have to try and work out. And the other lady, what does the other lady say? We spoke to her in the charity shop. Oh, one bowl. Like, when they're babies, feed them from one bowl. Like, don't be a waiter. Don't juggle two bowls or two plates. 2
bowls, 2 spoons.
Just feed them from the same bowl, the same spoon. Like,
they share everything anyway.
They share everything anyway. That's absolutely fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm trying to think what else.
I love having twins. Like, I wouldn't change it at all.
That's one thing that Nikki said, which I love saying as well. It's, they are a blessing.
They are a blessing.
They are a blessing. Like, I feel so blessed to have the twins, to be a twin mum. Like, it is hard, it is relentless, but it's such joy. And such fun.
I'm gonna put it out there that now I don't want any more. I don't want any more children. Like, we were told, if you get pregnant again, you're more likely to have multiple births.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want to go from 4 to 6 or 7. Can you imagine? Absolutely not. We've got a 5-a-side team. I can go in goal. Kids can be outfield. You can be manager. It's fine. We're done.
That's
Please.
what you think. No, I'm joking.
Can we shake on that?
Okay.
Can we shake on that?
There we go.
Thank you. No more.
Right. Well, that is it for this week. Thank you for listening to Help Outnumbered. If you like this episode, give us a follow. Leave us a review. We love hearing the feedback.
Yeah, it's been
because
fun.
sometimes we're just like, oh, I don't know if it was good enough, but just not trying to big ourselves up, but like just hearing that other people like it as well, as much as we do. It keeps us going. It keeps us.
Yeah, I love it.
I need to put that on silent.
Yeah, is that yours? It's so popular.
Sorry.
Yeah, like yesterday I bumped into a friend in the paper shop and she's like, I love your podcast. I just love hearing that. Like, it's somebody I haven't seen in a while, but people are listening. It is really nice to hear. I love it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Share with your friends.
Yep, share with your neighbours.
Yeah.
Share with your delivery man.
Man, the Amazon delivery man lives at my house more than I do. Well, not lives, that sounds ridiculous. But he's here. Like, we got the Ring doorbell. The door goes. I'm like, who's that? Oh, it's bloody Amazon man again. What's your order this time? Like, I swear he's here more than I am. But next week we're going to be tackling how we keep our marriage alive when we only talk about nappies and Netflix. That's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. How do we keep our marriage alive?
I just don't listen. Key.
I don't. It's not really happy wife, is it? It's
No.
happy kids, happy life.
Happy kids, happy life. Yeah, we'll think of what to say.
Everyone we got. Yeah,
I'm
half an hour to
shattered.
fill next week.
Great.
Right, until then, see you.
And if your kids are currently asleep, don't say it too loud. Don't make a big fuss out of it. Don't be like, they're asleep, because you know you will jinx it. Just enjoy the silence, my friend.
Enjoy the silence.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
One kid's crying, one's got paint on the mat. Twins are teething and we can't find a hat. We're just two parents trying not to scream.
Okay, maybe a little.
But we're